there and welcome to my channel. Today I thought about making a video explaining where this idea of doing the challenge that I'm doing, the no meat for 30 days challenge. We're already halfway through. I'm halfway through. Today's day 18. Yeah, day 18. So I'm more than halfway through with the challenge. And I realized, wow, actually, I want to talk to you guys about where and why I decided to become a vegetarian and do this challenge. Basically, I'm one of those people who never liked meat. I know, I don't know if you've ever, let me know in the comments if you or someone you know, if you've ever heard of someone being like this. But basically my parents told me since I was like very young, like 2 years old, I just didn't like meat. What happened though, growing up, I was forced to eat meat for protein because it was good for my growth, for my, for me as a kid. So being forced to eat meat constantly, and there was no vegetarian food and stuff like that, I got used with a few types of meat, right? Like chicken and fish, ham and bacon. These are the ones that I became most familiar with, right? But I remember, so meat just became part of my life because it was very hard for me to find vegetarian options. In my country, everything has meat. Every traditional dish has meat, so for me it was difficult. And I want to briefly talk about how I was being called a picky eater. So if I said, oh no, I don't want this, I actually don't like this, people would criticize me and I would feel bad, So I decided to just be like everybody else. And then I was just like, when people asked me, like I remember like when I would meet a new person and they would ask me, hey, like, I don't know, if this topic would come up, I would tell them, hey, I'm a vegetarian actually, I don't like meat. And then I would tell them, but I eat meat sometimes. And everyone would be confused, like make it make sense, like how you say you're a vegetarian but you eat meat sometimes. And I would explain to them I never liked meat. I was forced into getting used to the taste. But in my heart, in my body, I can feel it. I can feel that I'm a vegetarian because I never crave meat. I would happily live without meat for the rest of my life. I'm not one of those people that are like, wow, I need meat in my diet. I can't live without meat. I'm like, no, I don't care. I don't care if I never eat meat again. I wouldn't miss it, But I have to eat meat, or it just became a habit. It just became part of my lifestyle because of the people around me and the culture and everything. And then also part of the reason why, and especially lately, I've gotten more into weight loss, right? So I'm an overweight person. I am trying to lose weight, right? I'm making changes to get in a better shape. And I learned that protein is important, therefore meat is important for protein, for my muscle growth and so on. And I felt forced. It was hard for me integrating meat into my diet, especially I read articles and watched videos on how I should eat meat every day. It was impossible. I couldn't even eat meat weekly, maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. But it was a struggle for me. And then I found a book on nutrition a few weeks ago, I think a month ago. I didn't find it, I found it in my closet. So funny thing, I've had this book on nutrition for 10 years in my closet. My wardrobe, my bookshelf, yeah, my bookshelf. And I never read it. I started, but never went through with it, Just like with most things in my life, just started them, but never finished them. Anyways, I did finish this book a month ago, I was like, I'm actually passionate, interested in this topic. Yeah, in this period in my life, I'm actually interested in health and nutrition and fitness and everything that's beneficial for my overall health. So I read this book, and this author in the book said that I actually don't need meat for protein. I can actually get all the protein my body needs from a vegetarian diet, from lentils and beans and avocados and veggies and fruits and potatoes and everything else that doesn't include meat. For me, that was such a relief. When I read that, I was so happy. I felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders, and I was like, finally, I can do this. I can live without meat. I never have to do it again. It's done. I'm done. And that's how I came up with the idea. I was like, let me make this a challenge, because every new habit that you try to incorporate in your life is a challenge at first until it becomes a habit, right? So I was like, I'm gonna make this a challenge because it's probably gonna be a little difficult for me to avoid meat completely, but then it will become part of my lifestyle and it will be, you know, just dandy, right? So that's what I did. I started a challenge. The challenge that I'm doing, the posting every day, what I eat, the vegetarian food that I eat, was to keep me consistent and accountable with eating vegetarian and with posting on YouTube, but also as a motivation for others. If you do need a motivation to do this, my opinion, I'm not an expert, I'm not a nutritionist, but my opinion from my research is that less is more. So less meat, healthier, better for you. You don't have to completely do what I did, cut off meat completely, but you can maybe make some better changes for your health, for your life. And to give you an update on how I feel after 18 days of not eating meat, I feel great. I'm just positive, just happy overall. So yeah, it works for me. And it's not that hard of a challenge, but the next challenge I'm going to do, it's going to be hard. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's gonna be easier than I expect, but I think it's going to be really challenging. So you might want to stick around for that. Anyways, I hope this video was somewhat helpful, entertaining, I don't know, educational, whatever you want. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.